Welcome to year 2 of Rutland Rotary Pickleball Chat. I'll be your host today, Will Gormley, fundraising chair for the Rutland City Rotary Club.
Yeah, hi, I'm Steve White. I'm the one who orchestrates this event, and we had a tremendous success with it last year, and it was decided that this is something that needs to be done on a regular basis. So,
yeah, last year was a big success,
It
so we're
was.
starting this year. Just was a real primer for you folks about what is pickleball and what this event is all about. So let me start with a softball question for Steve, our pickleball czar here. What is pickleball?
The people who talk about pickleball kind of say that it's a cross between tennis and ping pong, and I don't know if that's necessarily the case, but it is very similar to playing that type of thing on a smaller court than a tennis court, and it has some little idiosyncrasies about it, but essentially that it's a racket sport and a tremendous amount of fun.
Now, pickleball has been one of the fastest growing sports in the country, and since our tournament last year, when we were the only game in town, there's been a few more pickleball tournaments popping up. But what makes the Building Better Friendships pickleball tournament a little different than the others, and what makes it the best tournament in Vermont?
It was set up with the understanding that it was to build better friendships, and we did that. And it's not a sanctioned tournament, so when you came in there, this didn't even need to be brought forward. When you come in there, it was the understanding that you're going to have a good time there, and it isn't like you're in a very highly trained sanctioned tournament. Seemed to work out really well. We did. I'll tell you a story, a quick, if I can. We had a lady who played it the first day on a Saturday, and it was women's doubles that day. She came in the next day and said to me, "Steve, you wouldn't believe what we were doing last night." And I said, "What's that?" She said, "The girls that I was playing with yesterday and I were all texting each other, trying to figure out a place that we could get together and play pickleball again after the tournament." And one was from Brattleboro, one was from Windsor, one was from Manchester, New Hampshire, and they settled on Middlebury. But anyway, it ended up being a build better friendships.
All right, so it sounds like this tournament is there to get folks from all across the state to come together, play pickleball, and maybe network a little and find other players that they can reach out to after the tournament. But what about folks like me who might be a complete novice? What does this tournament have to offer somebody who maybe has never played before?
This was a sideline that came to the tournament. We figured if we're going to make Rutland, Vermont, Pickleball Central in Vermont those 2 days. So on September 9th this year, we're going to have a pickleball clinic where I have 6 very, very good pickleball teachers. Denise Ballou and her husband Jim actually teach pickleball in Florida during the winter. They're going to be teaching that clinic again. And last year we had 44 people came, learn the game of pickleball, and we also had probably as many as 15 people on as spectators for the event, and it ended up being something that I've heard about so many times since. And many of those people are playing in the tournament, the actual tournament this year.
All right, I'm going to switch gears a little here. Pickleball has a lot of interesting expressions. This is going to be kind of a rapid fire round. Mm-hmm. I want you to define the following terms. What is doinking?
Dinking.
Dinking?
Dinking, yes. Dinking is when you have a pickleball court, there is a section closest to the net, out 7 feet, where you're not allowed to go. It's called the kitchen. The kitchen, you can't step into the kitchen. So there's a line there, and the very, very good pickleball players actually play a game where they just lightly tap the thing over the net, take it, tap, tap, and then all of a sudden somebody will make that error and bang, bang, bang. It becomes a very quick sport. That's dinking.
All right. Next one, what is a banger?
A banger is somebody who's accomplished and can generally literally let that head pickleball have it.
It's a tough contender there.
It's a tough contender.
All right, last one. Getting pickled.
Getting pickled is the scores in pickleball go to 11. If the end score is 11-0, you were pickled.
That's what happened when I played. Last year, I had to be a sub. They put me in. You know, I consider myself pretty young and in shape, but man, did I get crushed. I got pickled. I want to switch gears a little again, and I just want to talk quickly about what our Rotary Club does with the funds, and you know, how this tournament helps support our mission.
I'm going to need some help with this, but we have several organizations that we work with every year that need our help. And I don't know of any of them, very many of them throughout time, that has a legitimate reason for needing help with any given scenario that hasn't been able to be helped by Rotary. Can you think of something, Rep?
So, you know, just recently, you know, with the flooding, we've gotten a few requests in for help. Camp Thorpe, they had some flooding that destroyed the floors in their dining hall. And so Rotary, I'd like to tell people that the Rotary Club essentially, they raise money and then they give money away. And so we have a grant program where people can apply to our club for grant funding. So like I said, the recent example, Camp Thorpe, we were able to help them with some money, and we're going to set up a future service project for some maintenance around the camp at a later date. Our club also has kind of a theme for giving right now, where we're going to focus on food insecurity in the region. You know, some of the activities we've had in relation to that include apple picking to give apples to the food shelf. We've supported the Everybody Eats program. A few years ago, our big donation was to fund the greenhouses at the Vermont Farmers Food Center. And we have more giving ideas along that theme going forward. But that's what these tournaments and these fundraisers really go towards.
A lot of that, as I say, we had a request from the Rutland Rec that they were going to, this wasn't on their timetable, but they decided that it made sense to teach lifeguards and swimming and that type of thing. So they essentially set up a program with VAC to teach swimming and lifeguard skills and that type of thing. And they needed some help with that, and we came through for them and really want to continue to do so with that type of organization.
Yeah, this is, like I said, our second year doing this pickleball tournament, and it is quickly becoming one of our most successful fundraisers, so we're happy that everybody is able to get involved. And if they want to get involved with the tournament, what can you tell us about dates, times, and registration?
The date, the clinic is September 9th. Get on rutlandcityrotary.org. Again, rutlandcityrotary.org, and sign up. It's a free thing, but we want to know roughly how many people we're going to have coming in. The actual tournament on Saturday, we'll have a tournament that is, you will bring your own partner. Most of pickleball is played as doubles. So you'll bring your own partner and you'll play through a grid, playing the different partners coming down through, and there will be a winner at the end. The second day is going to be a true round robin where you will have a different partner. All the people that will sign up, you will get a different partner through each one of the matches through the grid. And that was where we built a lot of good friends and friendships last year. Many said, I picked up something from the guy from Bennington, or I picked up something from him. Oh God, what a delightful person he was, you know, that type of thing. So that was a highly successful part of it. So again, bring your own partner on Saturday. On Sunday, we'll get you a partner.
All right, and I just want to say, you know, that you know, some of the fundraising comes from the registration fees, others comes from donations, and we also have a huge list of sponsors. So when you're at the website, be sure to take a look at the sponsor list because that's what makes this whole thing work.
That's it?
That's it. All right, we'll see you on the courts.
We'll see you on the courts.